Hey guys, it's Trek, and this one was pretty hard to come by, but I picked one up exclusively for you guys. I don't really think that I'm going to be a huge believer in this Super Soaker, but it was too much fun. I'm too much of, I guess, a Star Wars fan. Who knows, maybe I picked it up for me after all, but this is the Han Solo Hasbro official Nerf branded Super Soaker. Now, the only place that I could find this was Entertainment Earth, and it is claiming ranges of up to 20 feet. It is very much so a squirt gun. It does have a trigger, which is very nice, but I don't think that we're going to be getting any sort of beams like this. It looks like it's going to be a very narrow stream operated by a tiny piston inside. It looks like the DL-44 scope is going to be what holds all of our water. Capable of holding 6.7 fluid ounces. For those of you in the soaker community, that is of course very, very small, and the coloring looks nothing like a DL-44, which is necessary. For a product like this, which would be used at like Super Soaker or Squirt Gun or Water Wars in a park, I would want it to be kind of neon, kind of nerfy, kind of fun. That said, I don't know what's nerfy about this. Like, this is not a Nerf tie-in. This blaster has no Nerf rails on it. Is a very simple shape. If anything, it seems like just a way for Hasbro to cash in on the fact that they have the licensing right now to make basically Star Wars whatever they want. And I think that that's a little bit tacky personally, but I mean, it's a Han Solo squirt gun. Like, I couldn't pass it up. It's too much fun. So I guess they've got me. They know that they've got me, and I bought a Han Solo squirt gun. So we've got some galactic text here. I can't quite remember what this is called. I want to say it's like Aramesh or something, but it's the Mandalorian mech language telling us to fill with water and squirt the blaster, which we have also up here. We've got a standard tank cap for the blaster and then a trigger to fire. So that's as much information as we're going to get out of it. It is, of course, a Star Wars tie-in, but that was obvious as soon as you saw it. So I stole the Draculina's water jug for the plants. Hopefully she'll forgive me. Didn't take long to fill it all. Again, a very small reservoir to work with. And then it appears that we're going to lock into this notch. No, we're not locking into anything at all. This just goes on. Kind of ruins the overall aesthetic of the blaster that you have to have a giant cap on the top, but it is what it is. So shaking it, it looks like it is in fact pretty watertight, which isn't bad. And then firing, we're gonna have to fill that piston. So that's 1, 2, 3, and it looks like we're finally like up and running. And firing is, we'll actually fire over here just because there's a lot of lens flare over there. Not getting 20-foot ranges, maybe getting like 10 to 12, but again, that's what we expected. It's just a very simple piston. It will, however, fire for days, so if you use this as the sidearm for your water war, not that bad. It spins nicely, not slinging water anywhere like at the camera, and I guess we can water this clay rabbit. I wonder where that came from, but that's the Star Wars Han Solo DL-44 Heavy Blaster Pistol. I don't think that this is like a pickup for everybody necessarily, but I wanted to make the video mostly because I think that most people had no idea that this existed. It wasn't being retailed at Target or Toys R Us with the rest of the Star Wars toys as far as I could tell in the United States. So either they didn't expect it would be very popular or they didn't sell it to those particular distributors. But it's a fun blaster, definitely. Like, it definitely has the right aesthetic. If you wanted to make a Mauser Super Soaker, this would be an excellent base to start with, but it's fun and it fires forever. So not a primary, not even a very good sidearm, but dripping with lots of bounty hunting, smuggling, Star Wars flavor, and I think that that's pretty cool. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this, but that is the Star Wars Force Awakens Nerf Hasbro branded Super Soaker pistol.